No matter who you are, sometimes you feel you have something important to say and should be heard. So, let's talk about it. Let's begin with a quick recap of the past 6 months. Our politicians have been going around the country telling people why they should vote for them and not the other guy. Like the 2012 general elections, we have had a lot of fun. Even though the EC has disqualified twice APC's Hassan Ayariga.
Clearly, the EC is biased, and I don't think that what they have done to me today is a big shame to our democracy. It's a big disgrace to our democracy. For EC to say that I was unable to write the location of my house, and then 2 people endorsed for me and endorsed for the PNC, and for that matter, I'm disqualified. Nanaba, let me tell you, today you can sign your signature now. The next minute, if your hand is shaking, you, the same person, will sign the same different signature. It happens.
Also disqualified is Madame Ekweadonko of GFP. Madame Ekweadonko has this year proven beyond all reasonable doubts that she can't speak English.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana. I'm all my swear and all my heart. I promise to owe you ISC. Our heritage going forward. I pledge my Meyaka. Our heritage going forward. Through the blood and toil of our fathers. You are my
Don't you just love her? Social media went crazy with the Calipo challenge. Those were some fun times. We saw some creative pictures. As usual, some of our politicians have said and done a lot of interesting things during their campaigns. Seriously though, this is what I want us to talk about. We are just a few days away from the 2016 general elections, and I want us to talk about peace. We all know that in this country, people only celebrate you when you die. And after a while, they forget all about you. Just in case you forgot about the Asumdwe late Professor John Evans Atamels. President John Dramani Mahama quite recently reminded all of us of who Professor was and what he stood for.
With the inauguration of this presidential library, we open the portals of learning to all who wish to share in the pursuit of knowledge and intellectual stimulation, which were very much a part of Professor Mills's persona. He was a man of faith and a committed Christian. As president, he was Asumdwe and father for all, because as Prof always rightly stated, without peace, there can be no progress.
My brothers and sisters, if Professor John Fifi Atamels meant anything to us as a nation, we would want to choose now to celebrate his legacy. If something were to happen to Ghana, God forbid, the farthest most of us can go will probably be Accra, Dubai. You see, for somebody like me, whilst running for my life, I may see a beautiful lady like Peace hide. And even though there won't be any peace, I may decide not to hide. I will go and try and fight and save her so that she will marry me after the war. And we all know how that goes in our movies. The lover boy always gets killed. You can ask Majid Michel, Van Vika, or Ramsey Noah. I mean, Lowen wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah. Yes, I call these year's elections, anything can happen. I dare say the CPP, NDP, NDC, PPP, NPP, PNC, all the independent candidates can win this election. I cannot speak for all Ghanaians, but I can speak for the majority. Ghana is all we have. Some of us will make very bad refugees. I mean, look at those heads and the noses. I mean, which country will allow us to come and breathe all their air? I know some guys out there are saying, I will die for my party, I will kill people, I will do this. Senior, hold on. Let me say this. And I say this with all the love in my heart. You are very dumb. You may not have enough brains to think far enough to see what will become of this country after a war. But like most of us feel after sex, the regrets will come. To the youth out there, please do not allow any politician to give you some small money and a gun or a cutlass and push you to go and kill somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana will not be the same again after war. All we want for Christmas is peace before, during, and after the 2016 general elections.
We want.
A word to the wise is enough. My name is Intimidation, and this is Let's Talk About It.